I'm gonna let you go first, since I'm really curious about what deck you have.
Very well. Though you may come to regret this.
Oh, do I? Right?
Yes. For my first move, I'll activate the continuous spell Dark Contract with the Gate.
Oh,
Next, I'll activate its effect to add a double D monster from my deck to my hand. Response?
nope, no response.
And the monster I'll be adding with the effect.
Ooh. Should use my odd eyes.
Next, I'll send a double D monster in my hand to the graveyard to special summon this monster from my hand. Double D, Count Surveyor, and Defense.
Whoa, okay.
If this card is normal or special summon, I can add a double D monster whose attack or defense points are 0 from my deck to my hand.
For those who just joined in, doing Yu-Gi-Oh! This is going to be a best 2 out of 3, and if any of you guys here want to have a duel, just type in the comments, I want a duel, and I'll write you down, and I'll try and remember to see who wants to duel.
Next, since I have a double D monster on my field, I can special summon this card in defense position. Double D Griffin.
Ooh.
Next, I'll use Count Surveyor and Griffin to link summon. And I'm going to bring out my link to Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh.
Okay.
And if this card is special summoned, I get to place 2 different double D pendulum monsters in the pendulum zone. Then I take 1,000 points of effect damage afterwards.
Okay.
And with this effect, from my deck, I'm going to set the pendulum scale with my scale 0. Go Triple D Divide. I'm 0 King Rage, and my scale 6 double D Cerberus.
Ooh. Rage, nice. Alright guys, we just made it over 700 likes, nice. Keep this up, I want to make it up to 10,000.
Next, I will normal summon double D Savant Kepler. If this card is normal or special summon, I can activate one of 2 effects. And I'll choose the second effect to add a Dark Contract card to my deck and add it to my hand. And I will choose to add this one.
Ooh. Okay.
And I will activate the continuous spell now. Dark Contract with the 0 King. Now then. I can target a double D card on my field other than itself and destroy it. And if I do, I get to special summon 1 double D monster from my deck. And I cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn other than double Ds. The D/D monsters. Next. I'll use Kepler and Gilgamesh to summon another monster. This time, I'll link summon into my link 3. Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok.
Okay.
Next, I'll set 1 card face down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Now I'm going to pendulum summon for my extra deck. Double D Griffin and Double D Savant Kepler.
Okay.
Next, I'll activate Double D Cerberus's Pendulum effect. I get to target one Double D monster on my field. That monster becomes level 4, and if I do, it gains 400 attack and defense points. And my target shall be my level 1 Savant Kepler.
Right.
Now treated as level 4, I'll overlay Kepler and Double D Griffin. With these two monsters, I build the overlay network in order to exceed summon. I'm going to bring out Triple D Wise King Solomon in defense mode.
Ah, Wise King.
Now I'll activate Solomon's effects. By detaching one material, I can add a Double D card from my deck to my hand.
Oh, we just made it to 1,000 likes. Thanks, guys.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh.
Now, I'll activate my continuous spells effect and I'll destroy my Z's monster.
Interesting.
So I can special summon a Double D monster from my deck.
Oh. Yeah, I could definitely see Double D monsters definitely have a major upgrade.
And I'll be bringing out Double D Savant Copernicus in defense mode.
Right?
Now, if Savant Copernicus is normal or special summon, I'm allowed to send a Double D monster or Dark Contract card from my deck to the graveyard. And I'll be sending this one from my deck to the grave.
Necroslime. Ooh.
Next, I activate Necroslime's effects. By banishing it along with one other or Double D monster in my graveyard, I get to fusion summon. So I'll be banishing Double D Savant Kepler and Double D Necroslime for Necroslime's effect to fusion summon.
Alright. Hi, Grim Reaper. Welcome.
With this, I will now fusion summon into Triple D Flame King Genghis. Next, I'll activate Sky King Zeus Ragnarok's effects. I get to target a Double D or Dark Contract card in my field and destroy it. And also during my main phase, I can conduct one more Pendulum Summon of Double D monsters in addition to my Pendulum Summon. I can only gain this effect once per turn. And so I'm going to choose to destroy my continuous spell Dark Contract with the Zero King. Doing this grants me one more Pendulum Summon. This time, from my hand, Double D Lance Soldier. And next, Genghis' effect allows me to special summon a Double D monster from the graveyard when I normal or special summon a Double D monster. and I'll bring out Double D Griffin. And now Griffin's effect activates. Since this card was special summoned from my graveyard, I can add a Double D card from my deck to my hand, other than itself.
Penguin Gaming, hello. Alright.
Next, I'll tune my Savant Copernicus with the Tuna Monster Double D Lance Soldier.
Synchro.
Now I'll Synchro Summon into Triple D First King Clovis.
Ooh.
Now, if this card is Synchro Summon, I can target one of my banished Double D monsters, or if a Dark Contract card exists on the field, I get to target one monster in my graveyard instead and Special Summon. I can only use this effect once per turn. And I choose to bring back the Tuna Monster, Double D Lance Soldier.
Okay.
Neither will be around for long though, because I'll Synchro Summon once more. I'll tune First King Clovis with the Double D Lance Soldier. In order to Synchro Summon this monster, Triple D Curse King Siegfried. Or Siegfried, that's how you like it, as they say. Now, I will end my turn with that.
Okay, let's see. I can try to impress you with my dueling skills. I'll start by summoning the King of Dragons from my hand. King of Dragons effect, I'll discard my Shrink card from my hand to add a Melody of Awakening Dragons or Dragon Revival Rhapsody from my deck to my hand. I'll do just that. I'll add Dragon Revival Rhapsody and activate it. Since the spellcaster's on the field, I can target up to 2 dragon monsters. Crap. I just got so fascinated by your dueling skills, I just couldn't even think straight. What? Okay, I'll try this. I activate the Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. This card lets me special summon a Blue Eyes monster from my deck, graveyard, or banishment if I control no Blue Eyes and summon it in defense mode. So, from my hand, deck, I will special summon
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Nope. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon from my deck in defense mode.
If you don't have Blue Eyes White Dragon on your field, then that's the only option.
Yeah, that's right. I'll summon my
Part of
Blue
the
Eyes
card
White
test.
Dragon. Yeah. I'll summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon, defense mode. That's my War of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Isn't going to stay there for that long, because I'll banish it from the graveyard to fuse my Blue Eyes White Dragon and my other Blue Eyes White Dragon that I have in my hand.
As far as War of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, as far as that spell card is concerned, you can only activate one of its effects per turn and only once during that turn.
Oh yeah. That's true. I'm gonna use that once. I'm gonna summon Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon from my hand. Then, from my hand, I'll activate again Dragon Revival Rhapsody. Now, since I have 2 dragons on my graveyard, I can summon them both.
Isn't Tyrant Dragon a fusion monster?
Yes.
The only way to be able to summon him would be to
either fusion summoned or special summoned from the extra deck by attributing the blue ice white to dragon equipped with the fusion monster. And Lord allows me to fusion summon both my dragons from my hand and field in order to summon it.
Like I said, you can only use one effect of Roar once per turn, and you already use that to bring out your blue eyes.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Let's see. I'll end my turn.
Very well then. I draw. Now, normally during the standby phase, I would take 1,000 points of damage per the effect of my continuous spell. However, that effect damage will not apply due to Divine Zero King Rage's Pendulum effect. If I would take effect damage, I take no damage, and this effect is only once per turn. Next, I'll activate the effect of Dark Contract with Gate's effect to add double D monster from my deck to my hand. Why not? I'll go ahead and add this monster.
Oof.
Next, I'm going to activate the effect of Double D Swirl Summon in my hand, using it with at least one other Double D monster in my hand to fusion summon.
Right.
And now I'm going to fusion summon. Guess I overreached that. My second Triple D Flame King Genghis. And that triggers the effect of my first Genghis' effect. And I will now special summon on my graveyard Double D Scale Surveyor in defense mode. Double D Scale Surveyor's effect now activates. If this card is normal or special summon, I can make this card a level 4. But before I do anything else, I'll overlay my 2 level 6 Flame King Geniuses. Or rather, I'll overlay my now level 4 Double D Scale Surveyor with my Double D Griffin. For another Z summon. This time, I'll bring out Triple D Wave King Caesar. Next, I'll overlay Caesar for another Z summon. Triple D Marksman King Tell. I can Z summon this rank 5 Xyz monster using a Triple D monster on my field who's a rank 4.
Okay.
Next, I'll overlay Marksman King Tell to bring out a different Triple D monster. Triple D Divisor King Deus Machinus. I can Z summon this card using a Triple D monster that exists on my field, even though this normally requires 2 level 10 Fiend type monsters.
Oh. Yeah, guys, he got me in. I can't even stop those monsters.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh boy.
Now, this is where the fun part begins.
What deck am I using? I'm using what I call my Kaiba deck because it's basically dedicated to Kaiba, while he has Double D or Triple D.
I have DDs and he has blue eyes.
Yep.
So I'm going to banish these 3 monsters in my graveyard. A Pendulum, Synchro, and Xyz monster. And I'll banish one of my Genghis. Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, and Pendulum. With all 4 of these Fiend-type monsters banished, I can now special summon this from my extra deck.
Connor, what you doing?
Quadruple D Dimensional King Arc Christs.
Oh, I see. So you banish your monsters to summon that creature. Interesting.
And now Arc Crisis effect activates for Chainlink 1. But for Chainlink 2, my other effects will trigger for Wise King Solomon and First King Clovis. If First King Clovis is banished, I can activate this effect. If my Double D monster attacks a monster in defense position this turn, I can inflict piercing battle damage.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm cooked.
And also, if Wise King Solomon is banished, I can target one Double D effect monster that I control my field, and that fight monster gains this effect. If this card destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage to my opponent equal to that monster's original attack points. And finally, Dimensional King Arc Crisis' own effect. If this card is special summoned, I can negate the effects of all face-up monsters that my opponent controls. Furthermore, Dimensional King Arc Crisis can attack all of my opponent's monsters once each. This card must either be fusion summoned or special summoned from my face-down extra deck by banishing the above cards from my field and or graveyard. Regardless of which method I choose, I can only special summon this monster once per turn this way.
Yeah, I'm cooked, guys. I'm cooked.
Now I'll proceed into the battle phase. First, Dimensional King Arc Crisis will attack your defense Blue Eyes for 4,000. 1,500 points of piercing battle damage, and an extra 3,000. Because that's the original attack points of your monster that was destroyed. Next, I'll attack into your Lord of Dragons. Yep, and that's a game.
Yep, that's game. Oh man, I was not expecting that. I will actually go first this time.
Alright.
I'll start off with setting a monster in defense mode, and then I'll set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Very well. I draw. I'll activate the effect of Double D Count Surveyor in my hand. By discarding a Double D monster, I get the special summon that card on my field. And now its summon effect activates. I get to add a Double D monster whose attack or defense points are 0 and add it from my deck to hand. And I will add this one.
Go ahead and continue your turn. I'm just going to tell everybody a reminder. You guys want to have a duel, just write down on the comments and I'll put your name on it. And I'll have a duel with you next.
Exactly. And I'll make sure this one ends real fast.
Oh, okay.
Next up, I'll set the pendulum scale by activating Triple D Zero Doom Queen Machinates in my pendulum zone. during my main phase, I'll activate this effect. If this card was activated this turn, I get to place a Dark Contract continuous spell or trap from my deck face up on my field. Per Queen Machinex's Pendulum effect, I'll activate this from my deck face up. The continuous spell, Dark Contract with the Zero King. And now I will use its effect to destroy my Queen Machinax. And special summon a double E monster from my deck. Double E Savant Kepler. And now its summon effect will allow me to add a Dark Contract card to my deck to my hand. Considering the second choice is always the optimal choice for most people who use it. Next, I'll activate the effect of Dark Contract with Gate, so I can add a double D monster to my deck to my hand. Next up, I'll use Count Surveyor and Avant Kepler to link some. Before that, there's one more thing I need to look up. I need a read for the monster. Ah, excellent. So I'll bring out my Link 2 Abyss King Gilgamesh. Now Gilgamesh's effect activates. Upon special summon, I get to activate 2 different double D pendulum monsters and place them in the pendulum zones. Then I take 1,000 points of damage afterwards. So now, I'll set the pendulum scale with my scale 0 Divine Zero King Rage and my scale 6 Double D Cerberus.
Alright.
And now, since the Double D monster exists on my field, I'll special summon this card from my hand in defense mode. Double D Griffin.
Alright.
Now I'll use Griffin and Gilgamesh for another link summon.
Well, looks like I got a friend joining us today. Jason.
Hey there. I will now link summon into my Link 3, Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok. The last game I won against you, I have yet to use its full power. However, I will now activate its effects to destroy Dark Contract with the Zero King. Ah, excellent.
Yep.
Now, first,
Hey, Chaos! Good to see you. Sure,
for my
Jason.
first pendulum summon, oh wait, before that, Doom Queen Machinex's effect now activates since a Dark Contract card or a Triple D monster on my field is destroyed. I can special summon this card, then destroy 1 card on the field.
Oh boy.
And now I'll destroy. How many cards do you have on your field?
I got 2 face downs and 1 monster in defense.
I'll target one of your spell or trap cards.
Right?
Next, I'll pendulum summon from my extra deck Double D Savant Kepler and Double D Griffin in defense mode.
Alright.
Now then, Double D Griffin's effect activates. If this card is pendulum summoned, I get to discard a Double D monster or Dark Contract card in my hand in order to draw 1 card. Next, I'll activate Double D Cerberus's Pendulum effect, targeting my Double D Savant Kepler and making it level 4 in return for gaining 400 attack and defense points.
Oof. Okay.
Next, I'll use Double D Swirl's effect to fuse it with Double D Orthros in my hand to fusion summon.
Okay.
I will now bring out Triple D Flame King Genghis.
Ooh, Genghis.
Next, I'll overlay Griffin and my now level 4 Savant Kepler to Xyz summon. And I will bring out Triple D Wise King Solomon in defense mode. And his special effect triggers my Genghis' effect. So now I'm going to special summon a monster from my graveyard. And I will bring out the tutor monster, Double D Lance Soldier.
Oh, he's bringing out his soldier, guys.
Next, I'll activate Solomon's effect, detaching 1 material to add a Double D monster from my deck and add to my hand. I believe I have yet to normal summon this turn. Or is that true? In that case, I will now summon the monster that I normal summoned. That I add to my hand. Normal summon Double D Scale Surveyor.
Alright.
And with his effect, I can now make Scale Surveyor a level 4. So now, I'll tune Scale Surveyor with my Lance Soldier. Hello. I will now synchro summon into Triple D First King Clovis. Now its summon effect activates. I'm going to special summon a Double D monster from my graveyard. And I'll bring back the tutor monster, Double D Lance Soldier. And I'll go for another synchro summon using Double D Lance Soldier and Triple D First King Clovis together.
Alright.
Now I'll synchro summon into Triple D Curse King Siegfried. Next, I'll banish my fusion monster Genghis, the synchro monster First King Clovis from my graveyard, then the Triple D Wise King Solomon from my field, and finally, Triple D Zero Doom Queen Magnus. I will now Now I summon the amalgamation and of this archetype. Quadruple D Dimensional King Arc Crisis.
Here we go again, guys.
And unlike before, since you have no face-up monsters on your field with any effects, his summon effect won't go off. However, there's still Clovis and Solomon's banished effects. So now, if a double E monster attacks the defense position monster that turn, first King Clovis grants my DD monsters piercing battle damage. With Solomon, however, I can only target one double D effect monster on my field, and this allows me to inflict damage to my opponent equal to the monster's original attack points during that turn.
Alright.
Next, I'll proceed into the battle phase. Quadruple Dimensional Doom King Arc Crisis will attack into your face-down monster.
You attack my Noble Dragon Magician with 1400 defense points. She goes to the extra deck, so she's a pendulum monster.
And you take 2,600 points of effect damage. No, 2,600 piercing battle damage. And you take damage equal to Noble Dragon's original attack points afterwards.
That is 700, so 4,700 of life points.
Now I will attack you directly with Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok for 2,200.
I'll activate my Performance Power Pinch Helper. This trap card allows me to negate your attack and special summon a Performance Power monster from my deck as effects are negated.
I don't think so. Now Siegfried's effect activates. During either player's turn, I can target a face-up spell or trap on the field, and that card has its effects negated until the next standby phase.
Right? Damage?
Yep, 2,200 for my Link 3 monster.
200. Down 25.
And now, Triple D Curse King Siegfried will attack you directly for 2,800.
Rough game.